This is all the space I have. Hey, it's Natalie. Glad you're here. Hope you enjoy what I've got in store for you in this video. So I've got a 2005 Honda Element that I intend to turn into a camper van and hit the road, possibly full time. And it seems simple enough to figure out what goes in it and how to lay it out, right? I need a bed, I need clothes, I need a way to cook and store food. Let's go. But on my first trip out, I quickly realized when the back of my Element became a complete disaster that it wasn't as easy as I thought it should be. In fact, I still can't even find the gorgeous merino wool neck gaiter that I bought. It's somewhere in my stuff. So I started shopping. I was shopping for bed frames, I was shopping for storage containers, I was shopping for cabinets, and you know, all the myriad little things that a person needs. And my kind of unrecognized plan is that I would get a whole bunch of stuff and put it in my van or car, whatever you call an Honda Element, and see if it fit. And so I started getting all of these boxes and bags from Amazon, and I spent way too much time returning the things that didn't work, which was most everything. So finally it hit me. Make a paper layout, like measure stuff, actually figure out what could fit. Now, I think you're probably way smarter than me, and you would have figured this out much sooner than I did, but you know, it's the way it is. So when I finally did that, I realized that since I have a fridge that I love and food and cooking are a high priority for me, I can't actually have a store-bought bed frame at all because it simply won't fit. I have way less space than I thought, and one of my priorities was to see out my back window. Now, I don't know if this is an essential because there's lots of vans that don't even have back windows, and I see people covering their whole back window with storage, but I just know I'm not going to get it perfect my first try. It's going to really require living in Poppy in order to learn what it is that I really want. So this video is mostly fast motion because I spent hours doing what I don't want you to have to spend hours watching. I was measuring everything, laying out by paper, inserting boxes and bins to simulate the storage, testing out the height of stuff while looking through the rearview mirror, and adding the fridge, and finally realizing the limitations of that. So anyway, enjoy, hope this helps you and you learn something from it and it shortcuts your journey. All right, this configuration is really good. So the bed, 24 inches, is as close to the passenger wall as it can get, and it has to go back about an inch behind the tailgate. Well, it depends on how, because the tailgate sticks in a little bit. Good, how are you doing? Sure, thanks so much. All right, so here's my inside of my element. This is all the space I have. This is kind of daunting when you get it in here like this. Okay, so when I was in the car figuring everything out, I forgot about my fridge. I can't believe it, but I did. I forgot about the fridge. So here is where I'm thinking the fridge should go. That way it'll open up to the tailgate where I'll be cooking. And if I'm not cooking there, if I'm cooking in the car, I can still reach everything easily from the bed. Okay, so here's the bed. I am 5'6", 66 inches. And so I won't have much room to spare. And my plan is that the bed will be 24 inches wide up here and narrower where the fridge is. So I'll still be able to slip on my side. My knees can go off a little bit. I can curl up like this. And I can put my feet out. I don't think I'll be wanting to do this, but it's a possibility. So this is the plan. This is the plan. And there will be, I could possibly put some soft things on top of the fridge while I'm traveling, because this is a lot of unused space. Oh, the other possible thing I could do is have the fridge on top of something. That's possible. I could have the fridge on top of something so that the space is underneath it. But this will all be storage space here, going up, and storage under the bed. Okay, this is the plan. I'm going over to my brother's tomorrow. He's going to help me build a frame for the bed. And then I'm going to figure out how I'm going to get storage. Ideally, I want to be able to put my feet down in this small space between the bed and the storage, but maybe it's not worth wanting to do that, because it means that the storage containers can only be 10 inches wide, and that doesn't even include this dip, and it's really hard to find 10-inch storage containers. So there we go. Okay, I hope this gave you some ideas, and if you want to see more of what I'm up to, especially my next video of making the bed frame that is a custom design to fit around my fridge as long as it can be, as long as my body needs it, and fairly narrow so I can fit a lot of other stuff in there. Actually, it's not me making my bed frame, it's my brother making my irregularly shaped bed frame while I watched and helped a little bit. So, hey, if you want to see more of what I'm up to, subscribe, you'll get notified. And I really appreciate you watching, subscribing, liking my videos. And remember, your next adventure is just down the road. And I hope you and I are on the same road someday so that we can connect in person.